Hello, everyone. It is with the heaviest heart that I have learned just now of Lataji's passing. There's not much that can be said. She's lived a tremendously full life. She's been a role model and inspired so many, and I'm sure she has created an avenue to salvation for so many people through her music. I'm very fortunate to have recorded in her studio through the introduction of Kedar Uncle, Kedar Pandit. Recorded in LM Studio, Lata Mangeshkar Studio in Versova. Through Kedar Uncle, I had met Mayuresh Bhai, who is um, the manager over there, and we've always stayed in touch since then. I've recorded several ginans as well at Lata Mangeshkar Studio in Versova, Mumbai. Uh, as I know you'll all laugh at me when I say this, but as there have been in the past month or so a few other rumors that she has passed, and I always kind of figured those were rumors because I was never affected by it. However, when I got a phone call about half an hour ago saying she passed away, I began to cry, and it was as if something I don't know how to say this, but like as if I could hear a symphony of violins playing sad music, and on cue, the thing that came in my mind, or not that came in my mind, but that I literally heard through my mind, of course, was Lataji's voice singing from Mohabbatein. Uh, this has been difficult last half hour, but to see Lataji is gone, it's indeed a very sad thing. Although she had been in not in the greatest health for a bit now, but it's been just such a sad thing for me because of course I'm not alone in saying this, but how many people has she influenced to go into music through her voice? How many languages had she sung in? How many people had she touched? How many souls had she touched, not only of Indians, but in all of East Africa? All of the native East Africans know she sung Malaika na Kupenda Malaika in Kiswahili. I have a picture to show. This is in sometime in 2016 with Kedar Uncle and Gita Didi, and we're posing just. This is in the reception area at Lata Mangeshkar Studio, and we were recording the Kawali Chala Chal Prem Na Pyala Bharine Avi Apsara, doing the vocal dubbing for that. Lata Didi was always called a nightingale. She was far more than just a nightingale. In her voice, you could feel longing. You could feel so much emotions that I don't know how to put into words, but the feeling of separation and longing for that union. She was the entire universe's favorite artist. I know Bapuji, Pandit Jasraj had a very close relationship with her as well. He called her Lata Didi. And it's just almost traumatic for me to think that she's no more. I'm gonna sing a prayer right now, which was composed by Bade Guruji Pandit Jasraj, and it's something. The first time I heard this, I was very emotional and I was really in a lot of tears. The first time I heard this was when we were at Bapuji's father's samadhi, his dargah in Hyderabad, and as we paid homage to him, Bapuji was singing this, and the tune was something that's always been etched into my memory. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Om Namo Narayana. Om Namo Narayana. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Om Namo Narayana Om Namo Narayana Ya Ali Agi Sani Ya Ali Adari Kani Har Bala Tu Dur Kar हर बला तू दूर कर मुश्किल कुशा मौलाली या अली आगी सनी या अली आदरी कनी हर बला तू दूर कर हर बला तू दूर कर मुश्किल कुशा मौलाली या अली आगी सनी या अली आदरी कनी हर बला तू दूर कर हर गुना तू बख्श कर मुश्किल कुशा मौला अलिया अली आगी सनी ओम नमो नारायण श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम ॐ नमो नारायण ॐ नमो नारायण श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीराम शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम श्रीकृष्ण शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम शरणं मम The messages coming in while I was doing this invocation have been tremendous. Several private messages as well. Nuri Nota, one of my subscribers, has sent a prayer. May God rest and bless Lataji's soul in eternal peace. Amin. And to that I say Amin as well. One thing that I'm sure is not a coincidence at all is today was Saraswati Pooja. At least this is how it's been celebrated today in Vancouver as Saraswati Pooja. Today, Kalavarni Music Association in Vancouver has had their Saraswati Pooja. Akhil Bhai had puja at his home, which I was unable to make it to. Saraswati no Pujo. And I know in my heart that it is not a coincidence that the day Lataji left this mundane world was the day of Saraswati Puja. Herself, she was Saraswati. Herself in her music, herself in her voice. Inara K is just sent in a message. She was not golden, but she was a diamond. A diamond legend of all singers. May God rest her soul in peace. Amen. I have not so much more that I can even put into words to say the feelings I'm going through right now at Lataji's passing. Um, it's been tremendous. Um, Thank you, my Resh Bhai, for the message. This has been a blessed day with Saraswati Pooja, ending on a very somber note with Lataji's passing. But that speaks volumes. That speaks absolute volumes to the fact that who else is there who would make such a statement than to leave us on the day of Saraswati Puja? All of my prayers for Lataji's Atma, my prayers for Lataji's Atma to find eternal sukh. Any Atma jaldi jaldi molani orkhan kare, jaldi jaldi Amrapuri में अचिविने जल्दी जल्दी इंजा कुल गुना माफ करे जल्दी बधाई एना कार्य सिद्धाय te I Amrapuri में पहुंची सके. That is my prayer, that she may be in the eternal utmost abode, that everything for her Atma, everything happens and lines up in such a way that she can reach the totality and that she'll never need to come back to this world. I'm sure it's only once every billion years or so that a Lata Mangeshkar is born. Today we've lost such a Lata. There literally is no one else who can even come close. I ask all of those who are viewing right now in the live chat, or you can write it in the description on the comment section. What are your favorite songs? Which songs of hers have touched you the most? Just don't feel shy. I'll share it with everyone. You can type it in the chat box or leave it as a comment underneath. I'll share my favorite songs of hers that have meant the most to me. For sure, Pyar Kiya To Darna Kya, without a doubt. The next one, the Jugalbandi with Shamshad Begum, Teri Mehfil Mein Kismat. इन्हीं लोगों ने चलते चलते, these, and of course her rendition of Jay Adya Shakti. Oh, she's done a marvelous job with Jay Adya Shakti. So those of you who are watching right now, please leave in the chat, what is your favorite song of hers that has touched you the most? I know one of the most recent songs she's done that's become world famous was O Palanhare. So I'm left absolutely speechless. I have no words at all that can even uh, narrate the way I feel or utter the way I feel. I know it was all the last few times there have been fake news about this, we've all been in complete disbelief, and we all kind of knew in our hearts that it was not true. I think last time was on the 26th of January, so just last week, that there was fake news about this. And I sent Mayuresh Bhai a message. Mayuresh said that all's good. And I said there's terrible rumors spreading in Canada, spreading like wildfire. He said, yes, she's better. She's recovering slowly. And we have given updates on her official Facebook and Twitter as well. And I wrote, people who are stupid will always remain to be stupid and spread fake news like that. Today, when the news came, it actually was piercing in the heart. So, Tere lite hum jiye movie Veer Zara from Khadija Panjwani. Oh, I know Khadija Panjwani. She lives in Burnaby. Sorry if I gave away private information, but I know Khadija Panjwani personally. And thank you for being my subscriber as well. Um, this pandemic has really been terrible. We've lost so many in this time. So many artists have really been effective, and it's been sad. Of course, with Bapuji, Padma Vibhushan, Sangit Martan, Pandit Jasraj, you can see in the pictures over here. It's really been a trying time when we've lost so many artists that we just love so much. So many groups have been affected. Kundecha brothers, Rajan Sajan Mishra. In our own Mewati Gharana, even Dr. Mukund Latit passed away just a few weeks before Bapuji passed away. And those were all kind of very specific to Indian classical music. But with Lataji gone, this is something that will affect the whole world because of simply how much she meant to everyone and how much she touched everyone. When I was growing up, we had the series called Lata in Her Own Voice. And we always used to joke around. This is when we were very kids, juvenile basically. My sister and I would always say, if she's not in her own voice, then whose voice would she be in? But as I've matured, I've realized Lata is her own voice. There is absolutely no one that even touches the dust between Lata's feet. No one who can come close to her. Lataji, may you find peace, sukh, and shanti. May your Atma quickly unite with the Absolute. And to all of your followers and fans, you will never pass. You will always be in our homes, in our hearts. Your music will always be playing. There will literally be no absence of your music. My I'd like to especially give condolences to the Mangeshkar family, to Ashaji, to Ushaji, especially give condolences to Mayuresh Bhai. Mayuresh, it must be extremely difficult for you right now. And my prayers are all with you for forbearance, for courage, and for a quick return to normality in this context. So thank you for all of you who have tuned in. Giving my love to everyone, all of my subscribers and well wishers. Please join me in my prayers for Lataji's Atma to reunite with its creator. And goodbye.